Good evening, everyone. I was about to say good morning. How are we all doing? Hello, Big Shark. Hello, Gary. Hello, Jurassic Production. Hello, Zohar Zool. My main man, Zool. Speaking of Zool, today we're going to be working on a very exciting frame of Dino-Defenders. We're going to be working on... Hello, Shinobi. We're going to be working on this frame here, where Zool made this with the help of Wedge from my Discord, where it shows the background and then it starts to go 3D, baby. And so we've got this frame here, which goes through the inside of the destroyed petri dish, underneath the crane, and then swings round. It has a bit of a break here because I'm going to work out what to do with the characters, but I can cut this down and then it should pick back up and swing round. Hello, great big fart box. Like so. And so I'm going to be animating 2D animation over this, and I don't quite know how I'm going to do that. So what I might do, the approach I've got so far in my head is I'm going to take screen caps, because this first bit, you know, up until it starts to move is flat, so I know what I want to do for this bit, but when it moves I'm going to do basic movements. So I'm going to take it from here and then do a screen cap of here, and then here, and then here because of the crane, and then here, and then try and envision the movement in my head while I do the animation. So hopefully this will turn out alright. But for tonight we're going to be just doing the start bit, so really we don't need the video anymore. But I want to say big thank you to Zool and Wedge for creating that for me. And in other news, I just want to say that Shinobi Free, I watched your video today, the one Jurassic scene or whatever it was, where you talked about your favourite moment in the franchise. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. Because I don't usually see you in the chat, so I just thought I'd mention that. Okay, so let's go base assets, and we want... So we're going to need this, the hangar door, and we're also going to need a reference for this sequence. So is it this one? No, but it's the opposite to this one. So I don't know how much. Here we go, this is what we need. And I love how the crane is in like the different position, but it's more for this the door. So if it was going to be the opposite, it would literally be like that. So really we need it to be like this. And bear in mind there's the two rails at the top, so it's where the door is. So the door is basically hanging off the hinges like this, but we're at an angle, so I need to position it into a correct angle as well, like so. Now this is a complete experiment of a frame. Like I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, and I do have like a backup plan for if I can't pull this 3D shot off, but I'm pretty sure I can. But the idea of doing this shot in 3D to stand out from like the rest of the series is because of films like, I don't know, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, where they have like that shot of them doing the ballroom dancing and the whole environment is like 3D and the camera spins round as they're dancing and the characters are in 2D. I thought, well, if I've got like a lot of... Okay, I don't know what happened there. Okay, I think we're back. I don't know what happened there. My OBS just disconnected and then connected again. So, yeah, I don't have a VPN running. But yeah, I don't know when I was cut off, but the inspiration for this was like Disney films, like Beauty and the Beast. So the camera would be going around a 3D environment, and you see 2D characters in there. And I thought if I'm being inspired by Disney, then I should probably do that. Zul says, I hope it does work. I hope it bloody does. Yeah, me too. It'd be cool. So the idea of this is to be Gary Pfeiffer says, nah, I've seen parts of that unnecessary sequel, I understand. What is he talking about? What are you talking about, Gary? Do you want to bend this out? So the idea with this shot is we're going to have the door hanging there, and actually I should probably get rid of this layer because I should probably get what layer I need, which we can just use this. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna edit a background out there anyway. I've already got it ready. But this is just for sort of lighting reference. That's sort of what's out there anyway. No, actually, it should be smaller like that. There we go. It's about right. Then we're going to bring this up. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna do that. And then the male Megalosaurus is gonna be behind here. But we also need to create wall, we're gonna call it wall 1. And now we're going to take the color of the wall and we're going to fill it in. One should be above. I mean, I really hope this works. It's such an experiment, and I have no idea how long it's going to take me to complete this frame. Hello, E-Picking Edward. Epic King Edward. Gav says, I don't mean the original Beauty and the Beast, I mean the movie that claims to be a sequel, but it's really not. It has to do with Christmas, not the pipe organ. I have no idea what you're talking about with the sequel Beauty and the Beast. I've only seen the Disney one. Great Big Fartbox says, how much further into Joe 90 have you gotten? I'm on 6. considering all the episodes where you're watching it are mixed with mine, I'm basically up to disc 3 when I was on disc 2 when we were talking last. So, yeah, so I've jumped a little bit ahead. So, okay, that's wall 1. Right, now I need to add the Megalosaurus. So let's open up the Megalosaurus assets. No, we need the colours. Now you have to bear in mind, when I'm animating this, I'm going to be animating it like this, basically. I'm going to save them all as their PNG and then match them to the video in Premiere when it's done, when I've done all the animation. It's going to be such a weird process, but I really hope it works out. Lots of effects in this as well. I don't know how much we'll get done tonight, but we'll see. Right, so now I need the shot of its head from the front, which I have somewhere. Here it is. Right, it's this bad boy. Actually, for size reference, let's open up all the way back from episode 1, but actually this one here. Oh, actually we're going to need the shot from episode 1. Okay, there you go, there's a good size, look. But let's get the actual frame, because it's always better to like use the actual frame, because that's what made it into the final episode. Oh my god, there's barely any frames in episode 1's folder compared to episode 4. So long ago. Where's the frame I'm looking for though? Here it is. Okay. Yeah, okay, so they come up to about just over halfway. Okay, so the Megalosaurus is quite big, so we're going to have now we need our classic layer of white to help us determine which way round the layers are. Okay, so we're going to go call this one M1 for Megalosaurus 1, and we're going to begin. So this guy is basically going to bend its head down like this, hopefully bend its head down and like use its horn to smash open the wall. That's basically what's going to happen. So let's get this. But bear in mind, I'm only using this as reference because his head's going to be ducking down, so it's not exactly going to be how he looks here. Just using it as reference. Thank you for the $2 tip, Big Shark. Okay, so I think I can actually get rid of that. Yep. Because this is going to it's going to be doing a classic grin. Hello, Mikey. By classic grin, I mean, like, let me just open up something I've been working on over the last few days in my spare time. I won't open up the actual frame because I don't want to spoil it, but, like, for example, I think this one has it. Like, you can see I do this, like, grin where it's like all the teeth are just shoved together very comically, so that's what I'm going to do here. What's good about the debris being in the way? So I don't have to do the whole thing. Let me know if the music's too loud over my voice. If you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, concerning Joe 90, Great Big Fat Box, I just watched the episode Double Agent, which is the one where I'm up to. I love that series. I just got in the post a series by Jerry Anderson which I'd never even heard of, called Secret Service, which was the last one he did with those sort of puppets, except for the newer ones that he's done in the comeback. But cool, sounds fine. Thanks, guys. Do I want to have its foot? Yeah, its foot should be in the doorway, shouldn't it, really? Actually, no. Well, that's right, but this one because if it's going to be bending down, both its legs need to be bending down. So. Okay, and then we get the just jet black. Jurassic Production says, question is the Megalosaurus aka Knifehead a hybrid? No, it's just a Megalosaurus, a male Megalosaurus. Okay, so I don't like the overly splayed things. The toes. That's better. So it's got weight. So what I really want to do is I'll colour this guy in, and then I'm gonna edit it so the head is a separate layer, so I can have it come down, and then we'll move into the animation of it like tearing the door off. So Jurassic Hero says, hey Jack, do you forgive Maisie for pressing the red button instead of blaming her or demonising her responsible for the start of Jurassic World Dominion? I think you ask me this like every single stream. No, I don't blame Maisie. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, so yes and no in a way. Yes, I blame Maisie for the collateral of what happens in America through the animals that are released from Lockwood Manor. But I don't blame her for everything, because most of the dinosaurs that were taken to Lockwood Manor were already out of the building and long gone before the Endoraptor even escaped. They were packing dinosaurs up and sending them out well after that, so they were all going places before. So Maisie doesn't hold all the responsibility, but she does for like the carnage that happens on Dominion. In terms of like, for example, like the T-Rex attacking the drive-in theatre. That's obviously down to Maisie pressing that button. There's 2 frames in this episode which I've been really anticipating and nervous of. One I cannot mention because I don't want to spoil that on streams. And the other is this one. So yeah, I've been waiting to do this for a very long time. Hello, Croc Films. Zul says, first off, thank you, Maisie, for being the cause of Jurassic continuing. Second, the movie's all about empathy, and her being a clone herself makes her feel connected to them. Third, I can't swear to kids. Yeah, I mean, after the night she had, she seemed quite messed up. Big Shark says, Maisie didn't push the button, it was blue. Remember, she talked human at the end. Yeah. Crocfilm says, when you released the trailer for episode 4, I thought, yes, it's coming out soon. Then it says December. Oh, okay. Well, are you watching? Are you watching the streams? Do you see how long this takes to create these frames? December's early in my view. I'm hoping I can make December. There's a good chance I might not, and it might get pushed back. In the words of Mr. Potato from Toy Story. Well, no, in doctored Mr. Potato speech. He says, you uncultured swine. I'm going to say, you... No, I won't say it. You unappreciative swine. No, honestly, it's gonna take a long while. Hopefully I can make it to December. Because I've got to finish the frames and then I've got to do the dialogue. That's got to be edited and made sure that's okay. And then get the edit down and then get the music score in. He says, I'm just thankful you're making this. Well, thank you very much, man. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get something like this from a major studio. And if ever one day I have the right budget, I will make Dino-Defenders into a proper movie. Maybe fully CG animated. Maybe live action. Who knows? It's one of those things where, like, the idea of this series is that obviously if one day I ever do have that kind of budget, then I have it already storyboarded out, I have the dialogue done, any editing can come later. Like editing the dialogue or fixing bits and stuff can come in that version. Gary says, I hate that dinosaurs and pretty much any animal like bears, tigers and wolves are treated as monsters. It's because they are monsters. That's why in the UK we eradicated every single animal that could ever kill a human, basically. So we could own the countryside. They are monsters. They're beasts. Gary Fife says, I say Dino-Defenders Extreme is better off as 2D. Yeah, see, that might even be an option if I had the budget, make it into a fully 2D animated movie. Like, my dream would be to, like, just give Don Bluth all the money I could to make it into a fully animated movie of his. And work with him to, like, do, you know, the guy who directed The Land Before Time and all those movies. Titan AE, all that sort of stuff. he's still around, but I think he's a bit too old now. But yeah, that's like my ultimate. That'd be the ultimate goal. These fine details down. I say fine details, I'm just like globbing like a load of grey on there, just glob, glob, glob. Alright, let's get the green. Get the green on there. The insanely bright green. This is the problem, I can never green screen this guy. So, unless I change the cut, like, the only way I'd be able to green screen this guy is if I change the hue and then green and then put a green screen and then use a hue and change the hue back close to this so then the legs turn back green again. Oh, I need to double check. Ooh, how many stripes does he have on the leg? For this frame here. Okay, 3, there you go. So I can actually get rid of that one. That's good. Hello, Cretaceous the Hunted. Jurassic Hero says, I kind of wish there would be human villains in Dino-Defenders Extreme, while the dinosaurs are just antagonists trying to survive, not killing for evil. Big Shark's on it, in the chat. He knows. So Big Shark, have you gleaned anything new from the trailer? Have you done any more digging, or have you sort of just let it sit? Okay. Just add a spoke here. Like so. Jurassic Hero says the way you leaned in. I get the feeling you're annoyed by me, or I could be wrong. I wasn't annoyed by you. Big Shaq says, I'm sitting on it. Why? You got another gold nugget in there for me. Oh, there's so many nuggets in there for you. Mikey says, I think it would be eerie if the Megalosaurus stripes glowed in the dark, like they altered to do that, like the logo adverts and stuff. Well, no, they don't glow in the dark, but I did think about that. Right, so we need, let's open up. We need the little nostrils, and you can see the teeth looking a bit more raggedy there, but this is going to be an animated one, so we're not going to do that. And then we just need the pupil color. It's a very subtle pupil. Okay. Alright, so that is number one. Okay. And we need the head. So, no, actually, bear with me. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, we want the head. So we'll call it head M1. Place it back there. Get rid of the body. It's going to be such a complicated frame to work on. Ugh. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, now we get the body of M1. And we actually basically undo what we just did. Bring that up. Bring the body up. Bring the leg over there. Like so. We just want this like ball. Just like that, because then what we can do is when we come to animate, I can have the head come down like this to here, and then we'll move on to number 2. Which layer I'm going to call this M2, And what's different about this one is it's actually going to be above the door frame. So in terms of the layers, when I come to editing, they're going to switch where they are. Crocfilm says all the Megaraptor has human DNA. No, there's no human DNA in the Megaraptor. Jurassic Room. That's nice of you to say, but no. He says I was about to stream War for Wakanda DLC. What the hell is that? Is that a video game? Then your stream popped up, so now I must concede to a better YouTuber. Okay, so let's do this. Actually, it's probably easier if I just take M1 body and duplicate that. Put it under M2, get rid of these two. And actually just manipulate this, because it's only going to be subtle animation to begin with. We want to keep the legs the same, basically. Well, actually, no, even better. No, I'm getting ideas as we go. So we're on a journey through experimentation. So head one is going to come down, but the body, yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to cut the knees off here. We're going to have 3 layers to Megaraptor 1, or Megalosaurus 1. So Mega 1 legs, and then M1 body, and then we're going to have that. And then M2 will be when it starts to lift its head up. Legs, we actually want them to be like this. Jurassic Room says, hey Jack, is it a coincidence a new A Raptor's name is red and we also have blue in Dominion, red and blue? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Crocfilm asks, so in the supercut, are there going to be voice actors? I don't know. I'm still debating on that. So here we go. So we can have the head come down, you know, like move, you know, up and down. The head's going to come down. While that's happening, this body's going to be coming down like this. So like getting ready to lift up. Now if I get the head in the right position, like this, and also make it big, like it's leaning forwards, so I can remember to do that. Now M2 can be a completely new looking thing, where the knife is pointing further down. And bear in mind, there's going to be a character maybe stood in the way of this, seeing this. So we might not even see this in the final edit that much. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I also can't say anything Big Shark because I don't want to mislead people. I don't want to give false information. Or potentially false information. Okay, so wait, why am I on the white layer? Why did that suddenly jump to that? Come on. Come on. No, I don't want the white layer, I want this layer. Come on, grab that. There we go. And there we go, that's what I wanted to do. Just Maros says, looks wonderful, thank you. Still can't believe how you can make drawing proportions of a dinosaur look so easy. Years of practice. And also this is like very cartoony and exaggerated, so it kind of helps. Like I was talking about this on another stream, like the size of the toe claws and stuff is... See, this is why it takes so long, because it's all about redrawing everything from scratch. You know, it might even be bloomin' quicker because that leg... Those legs are going to be basically the same, so... If I... just get rid of this... basically the same. Megalosaurus bucklandi is the type species, but based on the femur, Robert Plot dubbed the original holotype Scrotum humanum because it looked like a set of balls. So the Megalosaurus was named after a set of testicles. It's a fitting name for what this creature is going to do in the series. Hello, Jurassic Unicast. No, I'm joking. The Megalosaurus isn't gonna like have balls or something. Here you go. Look, let me draw you the Megalosaurus's testicles. Look, there they are, hanging between its legs. That was funny. I can actually use the leg layer to do the colour. Oh, and I haven't done the finger claws. Oh wait, what am I doing? It needs to be completely jet black. Megalosaurus gonads. Coming this December. Dino Testicles Extreme. Look at the gonads on this Megalosaurus. How are we ever gonna survive this? Dino gonads extreme. The perfect name for the stream, says Big Shark. Dino gonads extreme. Yeah, I wonder what kind of spam comments will come under my video if I call it that. God knows I had a flurry of them for big meaty sausage. We've enhanced the sides of this dinosaur's gonads. and now they're huge. Why did you do that? Because we could. But we didn't stop to think if we should. Okay. Now the good thing is though with this frame is I can sort of do what I like to coin as jump animation. So like I can do a frame that's like a few frames after this to sort of jump ahead. I mean when I'm getting into the actual movement of the thing. So I can kind of gauge where, like, how much I have to animate still, and then if there's like if the animation's in the right direction, I mean, and then if there's any frames missing, I can just go between those frames and add the missing frames in. Jurassic Unicast asks, what Adobe is this one, Jack? This is Photoshop. Version. Version 22.4.3. The release. Now if I fade that and then get the body up, there we go, look. We can see how much we need to. I like to use these stripes as like a guide for the animation as well, so like if it's moving down, then all I do is just draw the stripes to be in between where the previous ones were, and it seems to be a nice nice way of gauging the animation that way. Hello, Legendary. You guys are still talking about gonads in the chat. Gonads. So, I think, now if I get rid of the white, you're going to see some gaps in the colour. But actually, that doesn't look too bad. Forgotten. Add the little things on this hand. The little blobby bits. They have a scientific name that I always forget. Cool. Well, I better save this. Save as, and then we're going to save it in a new folder. I'm going to call that folder Megalo Inside, no, Megalo 3D Inside. There you go. Sounds kind of raunchy. And then put it as edit. 3D edit. Okay. Jurassic Unicorn said, did you listen to my video of Dino-Defenders Extreme yet? No, and actually you've just reminded me that I'm going to do that right now. And I might even put it on stream. Is it a public video? Or did you send it to me? Is it like an unlisted video? Did I put it in my watch later? Wait, where is it? I think you've got it as an unlisted video, right? You sent it to us, to me to publish, not yours. Yeah, I'm going to put it on this stream right now. I'll send the link to myself. Cool. I'm literally going to copy. I'm going to send it to myself. Yeah, man, I've been excited to really watch this. It's just I've been so busy that it just keeps slipping my mind, but now's the perfect time. Okay, sent it to myself. Here it be. What I'm going to do is I will stop this music. And then we will go into OBS and we will go window capture. Never make public. Okay. Don't you worry, son. We're going to make it like this. And I'm just going to skip to about here. Just pause just so I can get this right. There we go. Put that like that. Look, there you go. I'm going to bung it. How big do we want it? I'll just bung it here while I'm working. Okay, this is going to be interesting. And I'll turn up the desktop audio for you guys so you guys can hear it. I hopefully it's not too loud. Now, I know, James, I know the episode off by heart because obviously I made it. Jurassic Unique, I said don't make it public in case Steve made it public and it's copyright. The thing is, it's my thing, so I'm going to make it public on here. Yeah, so I know the episode off by heart, but... oh, wait, no, I can't do that. So... I'll be watching it back on the stream, so hopefully this will work. But I am going to be working while it's on. I can listen to it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why can't I hear it? What's going on? Why is there no noise? Oh, here it is. I got it. I got it. Jesus. Hopefully that's not too loud. You know what, I'm going to take 16 minutes out of my day, I'm going to watch this. And I'll even before it kicks off. I'll do this, and I'll put me in the corner. Here you go. Let's just watch it. A live reaction.
So your father helped fund this operation?
Apparently so. He tends to have his fingers in many pies. This is just another one of them.
Oh, you're also in the dark? I wonder what Mrs. Ancor is building all the way out here.
If those security checks are anything to go by, we're probably going to see some really advanced tech.
You ever eavesdrop on your father investing in revolutionary hot tubs? I mean, after the journey we've had, I wouldn't mind testing out some of the state-of-the-art hydrotherapy. I have no idea what they've been up to. Although, by my calculations, we should be around soon. We're already here.
I like it.
Time to buckle up, folks.
God, it seems ages ago that I was painting that frame. Because it was. Can you guys hear it okay?
Huh? Shit, they're here already.
They're here already. Master, the planes.
Sorry I'm late. I wasn't focused on the time.
Oh, I like it. I like Buzz's voice.
Buzz Aldridge, at your service. I'm the surface level communications technician here at the Petri Dish. Your guide for everything topside. Now it's time to meet the vampires who live below. Follow me.
Vampires? Is that what we're being called now? I want you to run a systems check on all the surveillance cameras before the day is through. These are the first guests to our facility, and I want all eyes working. We can't be too careful, understood? Whatever you want, Kate.
This reminds me of the Jurassic Park audio books.
Kevin! Where the hell is Kate? This place is a ghost town.
You know, like when they do all the voices.
Our specialists have arrived. I thought Kate said to meet her by the elevator. Howdy, folks. I think she meant to meet her at the elevator on sub-level 2.
Are you sure I'm even allowed down there?
Maybe we should radio ahead.
How should I word this?
Just go down there, Buzz. How does a communication technician fail to listen during a simple briefing?
Perhaps she should have given some sound advice.
Was that meant to be funny?
Love it.
Okay, here we go.
You've got good timing down.
On your stomachs.
It's showtime.
Like that. That was good timing. Like if I did the actual voice acting version, it probably wouldn't match the what's on screen. I'd probably have to re-edit it to remove
This
all
is as
those.
far as I go. I'll catch you guys later. Just don't look into her eyes. She'll turn you into stone.
You seen anything like this place before?
Can't say that I have.
Cool fish.
Jurassic Unicorn says, wait till you hear the old girl. Yeah, I'm
Good
really...
morning, everyone, and welcome. I hope you, is she okay?
Jess.
Sorry, I was just admiring the tropical fish. Please continue.
Yeah, the text is faster in episode
I
1.
guess she didn't see you. Hang tight, Cornelius. You'll meet them soon enough.
Yeah, the text in episode 1 moves a lot quicker than episodes 2 and 3.
Welcome to the Petri Dish. My name is Kay Lawton, Director of the Operations at this facility. Firstly, I do not care for theatrics. Efficiency is what I'm known for. It is my job to keep this place running smoothly without hiccups. Secondly, when you're this far from civilization, we cannot afford to be reckless, so please listen to the commands of those in charge here, and all should be okay. Understood? Good. So, on that note, let's begin, shall we? Please hand over your bags and equipment to Jude, our security officer. He'll just give you guys one final clearance check before you meet Miss Anchor.
I've got you down for a 2-month stay, and that briefcase is all you brought with you?
Love it. I love Victor. He's my favourite so far.
Tell me, you've at least packed a toothbrush? I was serious on the phone. I'm here to bring you home. In 48 hours, we're both returning to the next rotation. Or did you think I was joking? Son, let's go for a walk.
Raise your arms for me, bucko. Thank you. This will only take a moment.
And I love Jude.
A
Great.
custom build, you say? That's right. Built it back in my early 20s. Follows me everywhere. Although, I wouldn't point it in people's faces.
I'm hearing a slight Muldoon inflection in
Great
Jude.
book, Miss Foley, but after today, this will serve you better as fuel for the campfire.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well,
Jude, let's wrap this up. Are we good to go?
these cats are squeaky clean, boss. I trust them.
Excellent. Let's meet the creator. I'm sorry to interrupt, Miss Anchor. As scheduled, our new animal specialists have arrived.
What the hell is that?
My God, is that a marine reptile?
Not quite, Miss Foley. This specimen represents the pinnacle of our work here. We've managed to create an entirely new animal via cross-species hybridization, bridging 65 million years of evolution. Pretty cool, huh?
Are you saying that you've managed to blend the DNA of two different species
Oh, man.
two separate planetary eras?
It's quite something, isn't it? By reverse engineering the embryo of a Hydroga multiple times, we open up the ancestral fork in the row between sauropsids and synapsids. Then, by testing the compatibility between these modern animals' DNA with that of an extinct species, my scientists were able to artificially create a new branch off of the evolutionary tree, giving birth to these hybrids of my design.
Exactly what the kind of extinct DNA was used?
I love it.
We used Tetrasaurine DNA, Panoneosaurus to be exact. It's a curious little thing. Seems they're taking a liking to the composition I play.
So let me get this straight. You're playing God with prehistoric DNA?
What we do here is far from playing, Mr. Wesley. Our work is beginning of a new frontier of humankind. A chance to reshape the world to our needs.
So why us? Why have we been thrown out to the deepest jungle on Earth?
All in good time, dear.
Ooh, he's
Welcome,
got a
John.
he's
I'm
got a
a
bit
huge
of a
admirer of your work. Are particularly invested
twang.
in your thesis on canine vocal imitation amongst crocodiles. It was most intriguing.
Oh, well, thank you.
And Kyle Wesley, the man who captures beasts for a living, your reputation precedes you. Our animal handlers have been expressing their excitement to have you join the team.
But how did you acquire the Pananiasaur DNA?
Miss Foley, your curiosity is commendable, but how about we go for a walk into the paddock, and I'll show you the other successes. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions as we go. I've been excited to have a paleontologist amongst our ranks. Your knowledge will be most useful to us.
I'm sorry I haven't been available. If I could explain why, then we could... There's always an excuse. Look, she wanted me to come and find
Rose
you,
is
bring you
amazing.
home. We've both been worried sick. And the doctors. Well, what about the doctors? The sin has begun to spread to her spine. In a few months' time, she'll be confined to a bed. As you can imagine, she's scared. I mean, how are you meant to react when given less than 4 years to live? 4 years. That's it. And to add insult to injury, the man she loves, the man she wants by her side, is off funding a reptile farm in the middle of some godforsaken jungle. I know I was limited with what information I could disclose to you, but take a look around. Does this seem like a normal reptile farm to you?
I love it. I love this. This is great.
This is the one place on Earth where real miracles happen. I believe with the funding, these scientists will find a cure. You should come see some of the things that they've discovered. I hope you're right, for her sake. But I have my doubts. Well, I'll let Miss Ancor explain herself. Here she comes now.
We're a primitive funded enterprise outside the jurisdiction of the legal system, free to explore bold new ideas and innovate without limitations.
And you're experimenting with DNA from the end of the Mesozoic era? How is that possible? Where did you get it?
We simply found what we were looking for within the fossils themselves. Soft tissue can be preserved over millions of years with help from iron, hidden within microscopic shallow cracks. So by carefully digging into the fossils, we discovered a small number of viable DNA strands to experiment with. Now, follow me. Up this way, ladies and gentlemen. Aha! Victor Gilroy, one of my investors. Glad to see you're joining us on the stroll into the paddocks.
Hello, Rose. It'll be our pleasure. I've got my son Hank with me.
Excellent.
But wait, how much viable DNA was extracted for hybridization? Was it only limited to Pananiasaurs? No, actually we've managed to successfully unearth DNA from 9 different prehistoric species, including a strand which was dated to be 275 million years old. However, we believe that it is the extent of it. We've stopped any further search for DNA, as we've transferred funding into other areas of research.
What does that mean, prehistoric DNA? Well, son, take a look.
James, this is incredible.
Oh my god. Those Kentrosaurus?
It doesn't even sound like you, James. It's very good.
How is this possible? Huh?
Got that ropey animation from episode 1.
Is that a Chimerasaurus? Look, Miss Ancor, I don't want to seem impertinent, but we must know why we were chosen for this. I mean, those are living dinosaurs. This is unprecedented. What could we possibly help you with?
Each of you are unique in your academic fields. You all think outside the box. One of our dinosaurs is no different. Recently, it has begun misbehaving, acting peculiar. I was hoping the 3 of you would be able to study it and determine the exact cause of its sudden change of behavior.
Which dinosaur are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Megaraptor.
This is how we save lives. Somewhere in this genetics of these animals is a cure. And we're going to find it. Together.
Wow. I can't stand up fully because I got the headphones in. James, hats off to you, mate. That was hilarious and brilliant. And actually kind of proved to me that it could possibly be done. Right, turn that all the way down so I can put the music back on. Wow. I like your choices for like adding inflection to like John's voice to give him sort of a what would you say, like a Spanish or Mexican twang. Because like in my head, in my mind, I see that character as like American, but yeah, but it worked. That's amazing. Just make sure this music's not too loud for you guys. God, it makes me realise how like long ago all that was. Doing all that. Never thought I'd get this far into it. Now if you can see here, because I've zoomed out of the shot, the Megaraptor actually looks smaller. Thank you for the $2 tip, Big Shark. Jurassic Room, you said something hilarious in the chat, and I just want to say, you said, it was during the scene with the Camarasaurus. He said, "Welcome to Jurassic Park. Moments. In a few moments, we'll see the genitals of the mighty Megalosaurus." The thing is, though, if I was gonna do voice actors, I would hire the actual, like I'd hire an actual old lady to do the voice of Rose. Not that there's anything wrong with yours, James. But yeah, no, I would actually hire like the people who fit the bill. Now I've just realised I'm going to have to redo both these because we've been zoomed in, but that's wrong. Because this Megalosaurus is meant to be much bigger. Maybe the door is too high. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the door needs to be like here. Hire Gilbert Godfrey as Rose. Jesse Unicorn said the mustache made me think he was Spanish speaking. Yeah, I mean it worked. It was just like I just didn't expect it. It's like, yeah, actually that could work. I think Victor was nice, like genuinely good. Let me work out what we're doing here. Okay, so you can see number 1, number 2. But number 1, the head will lift down, and the body will also lift down. So okay, that works. And if you notice the way I've done it, so it's now pushing his head forward. So what we're going to do now is do number 3. And start the whole process over again. M3. You know, for the Megaraptor versus Kentrosaurus fight, there was over 180 individual, well over 180 individual frames. So God knows how many this is going to be, because there's so much animation needed for this. See you later, Legendary. Yeah, I think like with the voice acting side of things, like if I was gonna do it, I'd try and do it as most professionally as possible. And as James pointed out, the dialogue moves so fast in episode 1 that like I'd probably have to re-edit that. I'm probably gonna do that anyway for like the big final version, is make episode 1 a bit slower, so you can take in the dialogue better. Big Chuck says, I'm really excited for the Dino-Defenders Extreme Special Edition. Some ways off. Some ways off. But yes. It's not even the special edition, that's just going to be the cut. the final cut. Like, it's done. It's finished. That's that cut. Oh yeah, I very much enjoyed it, James. That was amazing. You're not actually the first to do a voice edit of that. I believe it was Great Big Fart Box. Was it you who did a scene from episode 2? And that was really good as well. And that was the kind of thing I was hoping, you know, that would be done, is people would take it, because there's no actual voice actors, and start playing around with it themselves. Whoa, I just noticed something. Why is this? See, the funny thing is with all the debris on the floor, because of this background, like, let me show you guys, those of you who might have missed this earlier, but like, the background we're working off of for this frame is this. So it starts off like this, the door is there, the Megalosaurus is going to smash through the door, blocks of cement and stuff are going to go flying everywhere. There's a character in the foreground who's going to turn. The Megalosaurus is going to snap here and then turn and chase this character around in this 3D environment. So like all of these bits of like all the elements, I've got to draw this dinosaur going underneath them, and I can't layer it behind because it's a 3D shot already. So like I've got to make sure that it looks like it's actually going behind stuff. So hopefully using shadow and all that, it's going to be a really crazy frame. And then this shot, yeah, we're following the feet walking really close, so yeah, we'll see how we go. Stop that then. Oh god, wrong layer. Curl these fingers up there. Okay, and then I'm actually just going to steal this, the bottom leg bit from here. And literally use that as the color layer. this. It's funny, you remove the white and then you can actually see like gaps that you've got left. You know, Dino-Defenders Extreme is picking up steam as well. I'm currently doing like Instagram promotions of it, and that seems to be bringing in like the trailer on Instagram and clips on Instagram get more views than some of the episodes on YouTube, the full episodes. But I've been promoting the trailer for episode 4 with like a direct link to the playlist, and people seem to be liking the posts more, which is good. And there might even be for my new job Chronicle, there might be a press release, or like not a press release, what we're talking about, a social media sort of release about, you know, who's involved with that project, and Dino-Defenders Extreme might get a bit of a highlight there, which might help. That's currently sort of blowing up at the moment because we just got announced on the Dow Maker, so it's all going good so far. I think the Tanny looks awesome, Big Shark, what you're working on. Jurassic Unicast said, man, what's all the 3D did you make all that? No, Zool in the chat made it in collaboration with... So I got... someone was modelling the inside of the Petri dish on my Discord and sent me a link to it. And they're not like a 3D animator or anything, they're like learning. But I said, do you mind if I send that to my friend Zool and he can flesh it out and animate it in a certain way? So I got the shot down in my head that I wanted, and then I reached out to Zool and he kindly made it. And we're going to use it to have a 3D shot in this. So I was saying earlier on in the live stream that it's going to be like, you know how you watch like, and I always use this as an example, but like Beauty and the Beast, the Disney film, there's that scene where they're dancing in the ballroom, and the ballroom is CGI, like with the chandelier and stuff, and then they're dancing on the floor. It's kind of inspired like by that. However, it's a complete experiment, and I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to see. We're just going to see. Hopefully it will. Jurassic James asks, when are Universal going to drop the Jurassic World Dominion Prologue online, Jack? I have no idea, and I didn't even know if it is going to come online. I'm like you, I have no idea. I'm just hoping maybe, I'm hoping that the 3D shot isn't too jarring to the rest of the episode. Like, I hope it does flow. But Dino-Defenders has a lot of experimental stuff in it already. So, like, for example, in episode 1, the waterfall is like stock footage of a real waterfall. Like, whenever you see that waterfall, it's a real waterfall footage that I bought the rights to. And in episode 2, there's the shot of Rose in Turner's office, and he's pouring a drink out in this glass, and the glass and the drink is real. That's me pouring it out, because I filmed my computer screen with the shot of Rose walking, and I put the glass in front of the computer screen and filmed it, and then masked around my glass and the pouring of the liquid, and then put that into the actual shot. And that meant that the reflection in the glass, behind the glass, was Rose approaching the desk from the screen of the computer, but when it was put with the actual animation, it looks like it's there. It looks like it all blends as one, even though like there's something real right in your face in the foreground. Actually, let me pull that up. I can pull that up right now. Where is it? Episode 2, frames. Where are we looking? Here it is. So yeah, so this glass and the liquid is real, and obviously the reflection inside, or everything behind there, is on my computer screen, but because it's meant to be behind glass, it looks like it's actually there in the room. So there is like experimental stuff like that in here. Great Big Fart Box, thank you for the $10 tip. He says, have some extra advertisement money. Thank you, my man, that's most kind. Big Shark says I should do a throwback stream every Monday. I think we get more than enough for that. Rob Rice says, why couldn't Mosasaurus be used for the prologue, especially since there is a study that came out regarding specimen uncovered from Hell Creek. Even if it wasn't paleo accurate, it would still fit right in for the wellness factor. Are we talking Jurassic? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I can't remember if there was anything real in episode 3. Oh, obviously the footage that Greg is watching. It's like a real movie trailer. So yeah, so there's all sorts of weird little quirks that I've added into these episodes, and I guess this will be episode 4's. There's kind of one already for episode 4, but Rob Rice says the 5-minute prologue for Jurassic World Dominion, Jack. Wasn't the Mosasaurus in that? So we have the points start to sort of look like they're bending towards us. Okay, so if I do that, and then so basically go 1, 2, 3. And you notice that the eyes, I should bend those out a bit. They look a bit like they go in. Oops. Oopsie. Right, so 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 4. I've just realised that the one legs. Nearly made a terrible mistake. That should be like this. I mean, cutting the dinosaurs around all the objects as it moves through isn't going to be like perfect, but as long as it looks like it's actually there. And obviously I haven't lit the stuff correctly because it's meant to be orange at the daytime, so we should call this door 1, and then now let's go to layer new M4. I haven't drawn this guy from the front yet, but from the top down. But that's what we're basically going to do. It's a bit too far down, isn't it? Zool says, I've been silent for the moment because I'm making a big surprise. Wait till you see on Discord. I bet it's going to involve dino gonads. Am I wrong? Or am I right? dynads. Jurassic James says, nice beaty music in the background. Yeah, the link to the channel is in the description down below, because you can use that for free as long as you know, have a link to their channel according to their channel. Lo-Fi Girl, or whatever it's called. I just figured I should do that. I usually have like video game music and stuff playing in the background, but this is more like chilled and different, and it's never the same thing twice as far as I can tell, although it all sounds the same. See, I'm noticing that the spike isn't that long. Maybe I need to make the spike longer. I'm trying to envision what it's doing in my head. I'm trying to imagine it in 3D, like doing what it's got to do, and then trying to replicate that as just lines. And this could be quite hard, but when it comes to like just sticking them all together, it works. It actually works quite nicely in the end. And then any mistakes, I can go back in between all the frames and tweak it. So now we want the body. To be slightly bigger, but leaning more out because it's going to be like pushing. cool is we're going to do door 2. Actually, well, yeah, I will do door 2, but it's going to be after we've done the colour on this guy. Big Shark says, dang, your spoilers for Camp Cretaceous Season 3 has more views than the Clayton Jewel stream. That's understandable. Wait, what views are we looking at here? The Clayton Jewel stream is about to pass 300 views. And Camp Cretaceous Season 3 spoiler review is at 711. Yeah. The streams don't get like amazing views because like who's gonna sit there and watch 3 hours worth? I know you would, Big Shark, but like most people don't have that much time in their day. I don't know what my most popular live stream I've done when painting Dino-Defenders has been in terms of views. Jurassic Unica says, the music sounds like a 70s porn flick. John would fit right in. Well, my thoughts on the Jurassic being made by BBC, that's the most popular, is it? Hello, the Gregster 101. I have a sneaking suspicion that this frame that I'm working on now is going to take me like a month to complete. I like this track. So, let me update you guys on what I've been watching over the last few weeks. Obviously, I watched a lot of Stingray. I completed Stingray, the old Jerry Anderson marionette show from the early 60s, and I really enjoyed it. It's not as good as like Thunderbirds or Captain Scarlet, but it's still worth a watch. And I do love the terror fish in it, which, as some of you know, has a sneaky cameo in episode 1 of Dino-Defenders. But I watched all of that because I bought the box set on DVD. And you know, I used to watch it when I was younger, but I couldn't remember any episodes as an adult. So it was nice to watch it, and it was like fresh eyes. I remember the opening. You know, what the opening was like and stuff from when I was a kid, but I didn't remember like actual specifics of episodes. So it was nice to actually, go back and watch all that. So I finished that. It was like 30 something episodes of the show. And then I bought Joe 90, which we spoke about briefly earlier. And that is a show I knew of, but I'd never seen. What's going on there? So that's been completely fresh, and I've been absolutely loving watching Joe 90. And I'm nowhere near finishing it just yet. I've got the box set over there. Actually, yeah, let me show you quickly. This is Joe 90. It's about a kid who gets into this like machine, and basically you can't really see him there. Let me make it even bigger. Yeah, like this kid who gets into this like machine that's called the Big Rat, that spins around and flashes like psychedelic colours in his face and stuff. But the idea is they can use this antenna to like read the brain patterns of anyone. So like someone will be sat on a chair and they'll be secretly recording their brain patterns. And then when Joe gets into the Big Rat, they can give him all the information that they know in his head. So like then he becomes their secret agent. So like in one episode, they need him to like fly a plane. So they extract the information of one of the best pilots in the world, put it in his head, and then the kid can fly the plane. And and it's promising. There's like an old West train on there on the front, which I'm really excited about. I haven't seen that yet in the episodes. There's 5 discs, and I've just started disc 3. So this show's great, really good. And you can see there's old Joe, the puppets, and it's really violent for a kid's show. Like, it's a but it shouldn't be. There's like an episode that begins with someone tied to a post, and this like military general ordering his men to just shoot this person, and they're not even blindfolded. They're all like beat up and they're tied up against the post, and that's the opening of the episode. They shoot him, like you see him like fall on the floor. In the second episode, Joe 90 blows someone up with a grenade. He just slings a grenade at this villain, and you see the puppet just go just blow up. Oh my god. Yeah. And then when I finished this, when I bought this in the recommended on Amazon, was this show called The Secret Service, which I'd never heard about. And that's Jerry Anderson, who makes all these shows, Thunderbird, Stingray, Captain Scarlet, Joe 90. This was the last one he did with the Super Marionation, as he calls it. It says it down the bottom. Filmed in Super Marionation. And I've never heard of this, never seen an episode, don't even know like what it's like, still in its wrapper. But the back is hilarious. Apparently it's about a country priest who possesses a remarkable miniaturization device concealed in a Bible. So it's about this eccentric vicar who has you can kind of see the Bible in the top there with this miniaturization device. Now I don't know if he shrinks objects down or if he shrinks himself down. I have no idea, but that sounds really fun, and there's only 13 episodes, so once I finish Joe 90 I'll be moving on to that. But my daughter loves the theme tune for Joe 90. She'll dance to it whenever it comes on. It's very cute. So in terms of TV, that's what I've been watching at the moment. And then movies, I've been watching all sorts. I watched Godzilla 98 the other night in 4K, which looks great. And I even think the CGI improved with the 4K, which was surprising. I thought that was really going to make the CGI look crap. But it actually enhanced the CGI, I thought. So I was like, that was good. It was worth the purchase. I forgot to mention I watched this film called Unhinged with Russell Crowe. About this woman who's going to drop her kid off at school. And she gets stuck behind this guy at these traffic lights who, even though the traffic lights are green, he's not moving, and she sort of road rages on him, and then he pulls up next to her at the next set of lights and asks her to apologise, and she says no, and she insults him, and little to her knowledge that he's a crazed murderer. But we, the audience, know that already at that point in the movie, and he basically drives around hunting her down. And it was quite a fun movie. The very, very end annoyed me because it was a one-liner. They tried to do the whole Terminator thing of you're terminated, fucker, and or smile, you son of a bitch, and it didn't quite land. But aside from that, it was a pretty solid movie. I also watched this film called Run, Hide, Fight, which I believe is the Daily Wire produced movie, which was very good. I actually really enjoyed that from start to finish. Well acted, good story, intense. That's about a school shooting. So these group of kids in America come to shoot up a school and hold other kids hostage. And then this one girl, she's hiding, and then she decides to go back in and just take them all on. So it becomes a little bit like Die Hard in a way. It's like Die Hard but with school shooter. That's actually worth a watch, I thought. What else have I watched? I watched that Disney film Luca with my wife. I thought, and our daughter. I thought that was pretty good. It wasn't the best thing ever. The animation was lovely, but I did enjoy the movie. It was cute. Okay, let's see. What is this? There you go. So it looks like it's slamming. Might make the eyes a little bit bigger. I watched JFK for the first time, the Oliver Stone movie. It's 3 hours 11 minutes long. Because basically when I work, because I work from home, there's some days where I'll drop my sister will babysit, so I go to my mum's where there's no one around, and she's got Now TV, so I ended up watching when I'm working. I've got movies on in the background, and there's loads of movies on there I've been meaning to watch over all these years, so I've been catching up on a lot of stuff, and JFK was one of them, and that was interesting. I don't know how true it is or anything like that. It seemed a bit far-fetched, but it was fun to see like all these big name actors in sort of crazy get up, like Tommy Lee Jones with this like stupid white hair. I know he's like playing someone real, but yeah, it looked weird. Right, so now let's do door 2. So what we want to do is grab that door like this. I don't think what else I've watched. It's been a fair good number of things. A fair good number. A fair few. Okay, now what I'm going to do is door 2. I link the layers, but they do it. But anyway, yeah. So you can see the door starts to go, and now. Let me go through the animation cycle. Yeah, so we're going to need one more, I think, of its head completely down. And then I can make it really push forward like this and then tear up. So... this time we're going to go M5. Click save. Can do the point, the nose horn, show it in all its glory from the top, so the jaw will come to about there. I can go back and add like motion blur to all the individual frames of this guy. Zool says, what a masterpiece I just made. Good God. I'm kind of afraid to open my Discord now. Start to manipulate the toes a bit more. Zool says, oh, we've just sent it, beware, because your eyes will burn from it. Should I put it up on the stream? He says no. Well, that makes me want to do it more. I'll watch it after the stream. Okay, so now we have to colour in this guy. I'm still trying to remember like what else I've watched. There's been a fair number of stuff. A fair number. I don't even know if that's the right phrase. I'm really tired, but a good number. Whoa, door number 2, still having cracks in your system. Oh, LA Eruption. Yep, there you go. Big sharks, right? Yeah, I watched LA Eruption on our Discord. That was absolute crap. That was so shit. Honestly, you could just tell those people, like, movies like that, they're just making it to get an easy check really quickly, and you can tell they're just sort of half-assing it. See you later, James. And thank you for the voiceover of Dino-Defenders. It was most entertaining. LA Eruption, or Eruption LA, or whatever it's called. Awful. I bought the Thunderbirds movie from 2004, which I've never seen. I've got that in my pipeline to watch, and that stars Bill Paxton, Ben Kingsley, and Vanessa Hudgens, and is directed by none other than Mr. William Riker himself, Jonathan Frakes. Now, I've never heard anything good about this film. I haven't seen it, and the only thing I know about it, and I don't even know if this is true, but what I've heard about the movie is this. So, like, in Thunderbirds and a lot of old Jerry Anderson marionette shows, whenever they do, like, a close-up of someone pressing a button or something, or, like, opening a suitcase or something like that, they use real hands. Like, they'll make up the area around the hands to look exactly like the set with which the puppets are on, and then they'll have like the real human hands come in. And I've heard a rumor for years that this live action Thunderbirds does the opposite. So like someone goes to press a button or something and it's a puppet's hand, and I don't even know if that's true. But I've told many people that fact, or that potential fact. So I'll update you guys when I next stream, whether that's actually the case. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see this movie. The only other thing I know about it is, like, on my Hulk DVD from 2003, it had like a teaser trailer for it, because it was like coming out a year later. And I remember seeing that and going, oh cool, yeah, I can't wait to watch that, and I just never got around to watching it ever. So Jack, check the Discord, there's a surprise for you in the DDX section, says Big Shark. If this is Zul's bull dinosaur, Great Big Fat Box says LA Eruption was a non-stop thrill ride. Okay, let's have a look. got the dinosaur with the balls. Ooh, look at that. Zool's made like a cool 3D model of the Can I get it in here? Oh, copy image. There we go. Here we go. Check that out. A 3D model like this. Massive screw. That's hideously. It's like it's got a gigantism of the testicles. Oh dear. But hey, this is looking pretty swish. Anyway, enough testicle action. Testicles. Was that the surprise then? Oh no, we're still going. Oh, there we go, yeah. Meganad. Mega gonads. Right, let's have a look. See here. How's that look? It's number 4, number 5. So what I really need to do is add some more lines to there, like it's the head. Okay, so now door number 2. Duplicate that and call it door number 3. What's behind door number 3? It's the Megalosaurus! Yay! Actually, we're gonna bend it more. The head shape. That's what I want to bend. What's behind door number 3? It's a huge meganad. Mega gonads. Because obviously it's lifting the door up, we're going to see more underneath it, so it's just good to do this. video already has 1 dislike. It says Big Shark. He says shame on them. They can dislike it if they want to. Whoever it is that's just like stumbled upon a video or seeked me out to dislike it. Like seeked out, like, what is this? What is this guy doing? I don't give a crap. They can all dislike it. That doesn't bother me. Someone dare dislike the Mega Gonad? So now number 6, M6, is I'm basically going to just duplicate this layer. And then push the head forward. Actually, no. Yeah, cut the feet off there. It's gonna have to be a whole new thing. It doesn't look good if you so actually let me mark door 3. M4 is when we get door number 2, isn't it? So door number 2, I'm going to write M4 on the layer so I know. Door number 3, M5, there you go. Then when it comes to the edit, I'm not making a mistake. Yeah, so what I do want to do though from this one is take the head. Bigger. The tiredness is hitting me harder. That's lucky because we're nearly at the end of the stream. We've got actually about as far as I thought we were going to get today. Zul says, oh wow, now there's 2 more dislikes. I'm respectfully pissed off. Shame on you dislikers. No, everyone should dislike this video. Do it. Go dislike it. I don't want to see a single like on this video. I want to see all dislikes. The thing is, what people don't realise is that even dislikes give your video a boost. Like, that doesn't deter the algorithm from promoting a video. So like my Alien Covenant commentary has got like so many dislikes because there's so many people from India who have been searching Alien Covenant full movie and they find my video that says commentary and they think they've found like the actual movie. And they get pissed off that they've got like some screen with nothing on it, with just some British kid talking over, like talking to himself. And but that video gets so many views. Like, it's one of my most popular videos on the channel. And if dislikes actually throttle to the amount of views you got, then that video shouldn't be anywhere near as popular as it is. So. Like, I don't care about dislikes. Doesn't bother me. Plus, like, disliked videos, like really, really disliked videos, people tend to watch more of because they're like curious about like what the actual content is. Like, if you see a video that's like massively disliked, you're kind of like, you must be intrigued to like find out why. If it's something like this, like if it's like a painting live stream, like, why is this disliked? If it's like something stupid, like a Rickroll video or something like that, yeah, I can understand. An old dead meme or something, but... There's no such thing as haters on the Terradome channel. There's only contributors. It's fun because the next frame of the Megalosaurus I'm going to do, the head is whipping up, so like it's going to be violently coming up, so I'm going to draw it like lifting its head up and smashing upwards. But I don't know if we're going to get to that tonight. I think the issues I might have with trying to do this frame is are the obstacles when we move around. So let me let me save this. I'll have a look at the end, but I think it is going to be like when the actual camera is panning around, having the objects be in front of the creature, and that might prove to be a problem. It might be a case actually, Zool, that I do my animation and then I send it to you with it, like with the animation of the Megalosaurus and everything involved, and then you place those objects back over, so in the appropriate places, so it actually blends the two together. There are ways around this, I think. If you're up, well, if we come to that, it might be something I ask you to do if you want to do it. But we'll see. The only way actually around this is what I'm going to check, is actually going through the video frame by frame and screen capping the entire thing. I don't know how many frames are there. It's probably so many. But we'll have a look. That might be the only solution, that I just hunker down and I do every single frame of animation. To make sure it doesn't clip, the dinosaur doesn't clip over things and that. That might actually be quite easy to do, because if there's like a shot where there's like lots of frames and it's moving, it's like all I have to do is just copy and paste and then just slightly remove the bit that clips. That's why it's going to be interesting doing this, but it might take a long time to get done. It's about 1,440 frames. But that is including a lot of them that are standing still, because the camera is stopped, not moving at the beginning for a while, and then it stops again in the middle part, and then it stops again at the end. We don't have to include those ones, because those ones, there'll be other animation going on. But we'll see. We'll see. We can work this out. There are ways around all the issues. It is possible. I know it. I know it. I know we can do it. We can complete this mission. We can discover the new continent, and we'll name it after ourselves. We'll call it the Land of the Gonads. Okay, that's that. And then we want door 4 for M6. Okay, so what we're actually going to do now is bend it like this. There's so many pieces to play with already. Down there, and we will duplicate the layer and we'll put it as door 5. M7, and we'll create a new layer for M7. Actually, we have still got a little bit of time, so I am going to start to draw the layers for this one. Might even get rid of the door. So this one, Grexis says enjoying the stream. Well, thank you very much. I am, and I hope you are too. Trying to get the mass bulk of this thing. We'll do the smiley teeth again. Make it look like it's stretching its toes a little bit here. Okay, it's gonna start swinging its head up. The head's going to be like massively blurred because it's like whipping its head up so fast. This is going to be sort of aggressively torn open. Yep, and that is where I'm going to leave it for now, and we'll come back to this Another time. Another time. I'll be working on it whenever I can in my spare time, but yeah, this is where we're at. Because it's like congregated iron, that's how I'm imagining it. So again, it looked like it's warping it. Yeah, let me save this. Now, something I do want to just check, which we talked about a minute ago. So, okay. So here you go. So here's the movements. Okay, so yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Yeah, okay, so we're going to be dealing with a lot here. But I can do that movement in barely a few frames. My issue is like objects like what's on the floor. So when the feet come down, and like this pole here, I mean, it can go in front of that pole really, but this thing on the floor here, because its foot's behind it, maybe when it comes over, its foot will crash here. Maybe there's ways around this, making it look like it's not clipping. Maybe always keep it in frame, because the person who's going to be in the foreground is always going to be in frame. Yeah, it's mainly this bit. That's going to be really difficult. I need to have like a version of this that shows like it blobs out all this stuff, so I can like see the path, what I have to use as like a window, and then if I could keep the dinosaur and everything in that window. But I've got the vision of it in my head, so I think this is doable. This isn't as bad as I was thinking. It's just this initial area around here. It's going to be quite hard, especially when its feet all come in here. Yeah, and then this area here, when it like turns, this is super easy. That's going to be like the easiest bit to bloom and do. Jurassic Hero said, "How the heck do you do that? Did I miss something?" No, I didn't do that. Zul, who's in the chat, did this a while back. We've been working in secret on it. Oh maybe the debris from the wall I can use to cover up the floor here, like have it smash in front, and then I use that to mask the dinosaur. There you go, there's a way around it. And then coming around here, it's just this little light. I love the little light, but I've got to make sure that the Zul, are you still watching? Are you still watching the yes, Jurassic Hero. Yeah, it is him. Zul, are you still in the chat? Are you still watching? Okay, cool. Is it possible to get a version of this video, right, with this pole, like, say, okay, let me draw on this, with, okay, the same video, like same length, same everything, except everything's black except for this, any debris on the floor, the pole here, this light, this thing on the floor here, obviously the entire crane, this the elevator thing, and this light here, can they be in the video still, but just like the brightest, most luminous green, like this color green, like absolute. So like, for example, like if I was to watch the video back, it would be completely black, except you see like the 3D objects, but like they're masked completely in green like this, so you don't even like see them in 3D, except for the fact that they're like this. So like you see it in 3D and they're like that. Yes, but also could I get a version where it's reversed, so only those objects are black and everything else is green? So like literally the opposite, 2 videos, because I might need to play around, because I think what I can do is then I can have my animation, I can basically mask, I can have the layer, I can do it, I can basically do what I can avoid what I'm worrying about, basically. You're the man, Zul. You may have just saved us a lot of trouble. Alright, anyway guys, a bit of business at the end there. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Thank you very much, Big Shark and Great Big Fart Box, for your donations. And thank you so much, Zul, for what you're about to do and this 3D animation you've been working on. And thank you very much, James from Jurassic Unicast, for his voiceover talent for episode 1. That was hilarious and great. But yeah, guys, thank you very much. And thank you, Zul, as well, for the big gonaded knife head. And yeah. Anyway, man, and everyone else, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. You thought I glitched out, didn't you?